So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Hal and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. But BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Powell. Zubac with a screen on Beverley. Powell passes to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Just 3 to shoot. George, a deep three. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the inside. Leonard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on George. Kept alive. Second chance effort. And Davis lays it in.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just some easy board and football.
George passes to Leonard. Up top, Wall. Beverley against Powell. To the paint. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bryant. Fires from 14. Powell pulls it in.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
George against James. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
LeBron is second all-time on the NBA career scoring list. It's just him and Kareem at the top. As long as he stays healthy, the King will set that record.
Leonard can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. Inside. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by George. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wall. Zubac with a screen on Westbrook. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Now here's Westbrook. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. James passes to Bryant. Back to James. Westbrook outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Wall. Westbrook with the miss. The Clippers in the lead. Pulls up on the wing. Wall no good. Now here is James. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of putting right over the defender. That is athletic.
Wall finds Powell. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Davis. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Michael and Kobe. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by the Lakers. Picked by Covington. Here's George. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Will, Kareem, Shaq, Al Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
From the arc. Gabriel's shot is off.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Morris outside. Releases. And again, it's the Clippers.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Coffee, he's checked in for George. The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson against Walker. Picked by Covington. Jackson for 3. Drills it from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
There's a screen. On the wing, Davis. Over Morris. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. The Lakers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And so in the game for the Clippers, Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Amir Coffey. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. Here's Gabriel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Oh, the claw! I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands, just throws it down.
The kick out to Walker. The Lakers with the rebound. Westbrook lays it up and banks it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard with a screen on Westbrook. Leonard up top. Deflected. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Gabriel. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Jackson. And there's Leonard on the assist by Jackson. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
Here's James. Pass to Westbrook. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. John Wall comes in for Jackson. Here's Wall. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Walker. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
James, outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. James with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. That one on Morris.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
At the line for one.
One shot. James, no good on the free throw. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, BA. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into league, much less a high school. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Pass to Reeves. Screen by James. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Covington, a screen on James. The 3, George. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Shots good by James.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's George. 11 points in the game. Pass to man. Out to Covington from deep. Rebound, the Lakers.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
James can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Got it. George has got 13.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
James passes to Bryant. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, ending the quarter up 10. They've done a great job containing Westbrook, and with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an arm.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Patrick Beverly out there with Thomas Bryant. That's the Laker 5. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Clippers. And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And he makes a first. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
George against James. George passes to Zubac. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers trail. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Screen by James. Outside Davis. To the middle. And there's James on the assist by Davis. James has got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
All right, fans, if you want to make these up, get out and get wild. Okay, Laker fans, you asked for it. Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Davis. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Pass to Westbrook. To the wing, right side. Wall against Beverly. Shoots over Wall. Beverly shot off. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Powell for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Beverly finds Davis. Westbrook against Wall. Back to Davis. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Zubac. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Gabriel, he's checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Beverly. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Wall. The free throw drops from Zubac. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Jackson. Back to Davis. Zubac with the steal. Powell in the post. Walker covering from 7 feet. And the bucket is good from Powell in deep. And the Clippers lead by 11. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the middle. And that one's good. Gabriel.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Jackson outside. Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. And here's Davis. Westbrook outside. 7. Davis misses. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Walker against Powell. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubats has got 9 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Davis slams it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Count it.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard, left side. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. 10 points for him.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop this shot.
Jackson finds Leonard. Back to Jackson. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Westbrook. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Leonard's got 13 now.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And for the Clippers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. John Wall is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Covington in at center. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. James, a screen on Leonard. Back to James. Here's Walker. Jacks up a 3. Covington grabs the board. Here's Mann. Leonard up top. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Walker passes to James. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Covington. Here's Mann. George outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Now, here is James. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Ball for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Reeves. Now Bryant. And here's James, covered by Covington. James goes in, and Bryant gets it to go.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Here's Leonard, covered by Bryant. Shot from inside, and there's another one for the Clippers.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this, because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Leonard. Over James. Some solid defense from James. And here's Beverly. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. James double teamed from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And Bryant gets it to go.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
The Clippers call timeout.
It's time for defense.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Walker. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Mann. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Clippers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Up top, George. Check by James. Here's Zubats. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Mind the lane. 1 shot.
The free throw drops from Zubats. Time running out for the Lakers. Westbrook with it. Pass to James. Fades away. And right through it goes. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
George against James. Zubats with a screen on James. George passes to Zubats. Over Bryant. The Lakers with a rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the Lakers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. James against George. Bryant screen on George. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Wall. Leonard on the wing. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Zubats finds Powell. 5 on the clock. Here's George. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And he lobs it up top. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide open man.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for LA, Paul George. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They trail by 7. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James with the ball, guarded now by George. Westbrook outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Westbrook can't hit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
George, a screen on Beverly. Here's Wall. Excellent D there from Westbrook. On offense, here are the Lakers. They trail by 7. They grab their own miss. Davis from long range. That shot missing. Outside Wall. So the Clippers win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.